Well, how are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a video which I've been looking forward to showing you guys for, well, about 24 hours. This is the Content Creators Cup that happened yesterday. I was promoting it all over my social media. You've probably seen me talk about this in the last couple of days, weeks, months, and it's a day that I've been looking forward to massively. Now, I must say, I do apologise, there is a lack of quality as I am still in England. I'm travelling over on Wednesday, but I couldn't wait. Okay, I had to get this video out, and there's no camera because for some reason it's just not connected to my laptop. So you know what, we'll move on. My microphone should be just fine, and I just want to say thank you to every single person that was there on the day, and also anyone that showed their support on the stream or on any of my socials. It does mean a lot. And of course, big shout out to the lads that also put this event together, raising money for a great cause for cancer research, and they should be proud of what they've done here because it was a great event. I think all around, every single part of it, there was no absolute mess ups. As here's me collecting the cones. I put the cones out because I was a captain. Oh yeah, I was a captain of this. I don't know how I put that one off. I think I was the only one that actually promoted. There was a vote of who should be captain, and I was like the main guy that promoted it, so I got it. But you know what? You've got to take the advantages that you can get in life, and I took it. And here we go, kick off here. Team YouTube beat Team TikTok, and our team was a 3-5-2. We had Mav, Reeve, and it's James at the back, with in goal being Big John, in the midfield being SD Peasy and Ellis Devs, as they go through on goal very early on. And you're going to see here that TikTok, they started the game very well, very well. So we had a 3-back, but essentially a 5-back, because I played a right wing back role, in which we had Nerdfire as a left wing back, and in the 10, of course, ChrisMD, which by the way, you're going to see him a lot here. ChrisMD is so silky smooth. He's actually like a joke. First chance of me getting onto the ball here, and you're going to see me try just to take on my man. I think it was actually Luke Bennett. Actually got ball in, got cleared out, and by the way, the camera angle does indeed change, but there's ChrisMD with a bicycle kick. I mean, if that went in, and I mean, we might as well shut up shop here and just go home, because there's no point. And up top, Danny Aarons and Jack 54 HD, who's actually quite a nice little player, actually, as Jack passes up to me, and I try to do the same thing again. I try to test the water to see how good or how bad they are. I go back on my man again, tries to take on 2. I took on the second one, and my boner bots, I didn't get enough power on towards Jack, and he was in a bit of space there. But my plan as a right mid or right wing back was essentially being like a second, right back. I was very defensive because I had a man called Zane on my side, who was, as you see there, a crunching tackle, and 3 minutes in, slow motion replay, had to let them know that I was there. And that was Zane, my man, that I was marking, because I stayed back for a lot of the game to specifically mark him, because he's rapid, he's very fast, so I couldn't take any risk. Big head of your boy there, and I basically just made sure that I did my best to mark my run. And I must say to every single player, by the way, great through ball in there and a fantastic save. And I should probably commentate on these a lot more in terms of the actual chances. TikTok had a very good start. Some great, nice little technical players, corner in, ball just over the bar, and they looked like the more dangerous team in the first 10-15 minutes, to be fair, as they did indeed run the midfield quite well here. But interception from me here, pass it on, try to get a ball upfield, try to pass it through to Jack, but sadly not. Next highlight here, Reeve bounces towards me, bit awkward bounce, gets the ball out of play, and I throw it in to, I think it was Chris, 1-2, tries to find it back to my do, and Chris, I mean, you can just see the feints. It's second nature to him, genuinely. Like, I was so impressed seeing him in person, because there's one thing taking free kicks, like on a dead ball situation, but then there's another thing actually playing a real game, and it's just the little things that he does so well, and it makes it look easy. So we're very lucky to have him. They do one long ball, and this is why I opt to be at the back the entire game, because here comes Zane through on goal, and it's a big save by Big John. And honestly, that was huge, because if we went 1-0 down there, then it could maybe have a few heads drop and it could be an entirely different game there. And John there, with that one save, saved our bacon. Big ball up the top, and he has such a large kick in him. I get onto a loose ball, almost got it past Angry Ginge, but couldn't get it done. Pass back to me from Ellis in midfield. Try to do a little 1-2, and this is a bit of a mess up for me. It was a little bit behind me. I definitely should have got to it, but it's one of them, isn't it? It's like when you're in momentum, it just doesn't fall to you correctly. That could happen. But every single lad that was with us today on the team should be absolutely proud of themselves. Of course, as I was captain, I was trying my best to motivate absolutely everyone, because the likes of maybe like, you know, the big names that you think may not be too into this event because they've been at bigger events previously, I made sure that they knew that these TikTok lads, they got a big tackle. Sorry, massive tackle of your boys there. Oh, I'm very proud of that, I must say. I was kind of expecting him to kind of like, I was kind of looking over my shoulder to see, okay, is this guy going to try and have a fight with me? But, yo, as a captain, I'm going to lead from the front, and if I'm going into some crunching tackles, hopefully my teammates can do the same thing as well. Put some pressure straight on, and with me, you guys may see me in my Instagram or Twitter, and I play 4-side in Poland. Nothing insane. I think I'm 2 tiers off semi-pro. It's okay. Like I'm very happy. It keeps me fit. And nice little chest head by Ellis, both up to Jack, and just couldn't control it. That could have been some nice play, that. But I don't think I'm actually that good. I just think that I stick to my job. I got decent fitness. That's kind of all I really do. Big Danny Aarons, decent play. Jack in the middle of the box here, nice little feint, blocked, and then ChrisMD, another feint, and then in the middle of the, oh, this has to be a goal, and it's not. Big save there by Ginge. I'm sure that Chris was quite annoyed of that not going in back of the net. Probably not the best connection, but it's one of them that's kind of so awkward that it could just roll underneath his feet, but sadly not meant to be there. 17 minutes in, and you can see with that big chance, we're now getting a bit more to the game. Me putting some pressure on, and essentially it's just trying to stick to position, because with a 5 back, essentially, we're going to make sure that we try and mark out any little gaps. Header out right there. Danny Aarons, this is some great play. Chris setting off Nerdfire, who's, by the way, fantastic the entire game, to Jack. Tries to get a shot off, blocked, goes back to Nerdfire, and look at this bowling by Tom, by the way, by Nerdfire. Look at that, boom! And Chris, it feels only an inch taller, and here's me back post, and I think I was kind of scared because I didn't know what part of Ginger's body would be going into that ball. I was hoping that it wouldn't be his head, and he had a minute. I think I may have caught his chest there, but you got to go for the ball there, okay? You got to, right? Definitely a handball. Well, it hit my arm, but my arm was to my side, and he said just play on. But of course, you can see me here, track him back, make sure I'm in my position here, and here comes Zane here, which just gets past me, gets past James. I gotta make sure I try and cover him as fast as I can, and I get the tackle in there. And I mean, the man of the match today, the keeper was insane. Reeve was insane. I think everyone, like Chris, will get main plaudits, and you're going to see the reason why. But every single play, even the ones you probably least expect, like Haber, he's actually quite fast. He's actually pretty decent. Oh yeah, I'm going to put this in here. This is a foul throw for me. I'm very annoyed at myself because I've seen many people do some very dodgy throw, so I thought, oh, they don't care, so I kind of just like didn't really care and just did a normal throw, and yeah, I got caught out for a foul throw there, so that's really poor. Curbs with an F, by the way. Curbs, people like Curbs, FG, people that you may think may not be that insane at football, it's Haber, they're actually decent and composed, and it comes a big chance here, goal kick. ChrisMD heads down to Morgz. Morgz cuts inside, finds Morgz. Me as a right mid, over the shoulder, stays perfectly onside, ball in the box, and it's Haber puts it in the back of the net, and I cannot, literally, I just laughed. I couldn't believe it. Unfortunately, you couldn't see me beforehand, but I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. Like, if you told me 3 years ago that I would be assisting his Haber after the beef that we had like 2 years ago, honestly, it's poetry. It's absolute poetry. And it's a great finish, by the way. And look at this, staying just on side, going to the inside, and they were having a go at me for saying that apparently I pushed him. Apparently it's a foul. Grow up, lads. Okay, come on. It's a game of football. It's not a children's tea party, okay? This is a real man sport, okay? Get your arms out. But, I mean, I'm very happy with a very good pass there with Chris, because fortunately you saw my run, because I play right mid for my actual team, and that's kind of my job, just to try to get those other runs in behind. I'm very lucky that we had Chris and our team to try and find those passes and instantly track him back, and I got out of position here a bit to the left hand side and literally just put in pressure, because at this kind of level it doesn't really matter like what, you know, even if you get the ball or not, it's just putting pressure on them, because literally if you give them time, they probably are good enough to really do what they want to do with the ball. But if you just literally just get on them, that's all you need to do, and that's all I kept saying. And look at this, Curbs getting stuck in. Then I make a tackle. Reeve composed. Reeve is top class in this game. Look at this little 1-2 by Saber, and look at by Chris. Come on, man. Come on. Disrespectful. And speaking of Chris, I mean, I don't think I'll just let the commentator do his thing.
Some great skills, sends him to the floor. ChrisMD! ChrisMD makes it 2-0 for Team YouTube.
I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Unfortunately, you couldn't see me, but as soon as he caught them out and made an interception, I was already celebrating, bro. I already had my arms up in the air, and I wish that someone caught that, because I already knew what was going to happen. I mean, talk about just top quality. It's absolutely insane how good this lad is. Like, and actually his chance here, and I could have done better. I caught out an interception there, and I tried to drive it to the box. I saw only Reeve in there. I was kind of hoping that there'd be someone else, and I kind of overthought that a little bit. And last few highlights of the first half here, and really was just trying to make sure that we keep it to 0 goals at half time. Going out wider to Chris, but over the top to, I believe it's Haber, and look at that pass. Oh, that is incredible. That is insane. Let them know you're there, Ryan. Very happy to see that off you. That's my striker. And making sure you can see me is tracking back 38 minutes in the game, sprinting, making sure that I'm there just to sweep things up. And I don't like talk about myself too much here, but it is my channel, so I don't really get invited to many events like this that often. So when I can, I will make sure that I perform to the best of my abilities. And here comes Chris here, setting off Connor Ball, who just got subbed on actually. And I mean, as you can tell, he's probably going to be right-footed there. And this annoyed me, because he was looking for the foul. I made a bit of contact, but he went over like a sack of potatoes. But ball in, and goalkeeper saves it. And this was my, I think, first of 2 actual shots. So you see me, I was in the wall there. Suddenly, I'm now up top now, suddenly. And last chance of the game, on a Di Canio-esque volley, and it was straight at the keeper. My main focus is just hitting it and getting it on target and hope for the best. And it was on target. It was a good effort, I think. Just unfortunately straight at the keeper. And then you go half time, 2-0 to Team YouTube. After quite a shaky start here, we did the best that we can do. And in a half-time dressing room, literally all the lads in high spirits are saying, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, make sure you track your men and make sure that they do not get an early goal, because they will be going all out for the start of the half here. As I get the first touch of the game here, really second half, and that's sort of 1-2 Chris. Driving through the middle, I saw so much space. I was kind of overwhelmed here, and I thought, I can't shoot. Tries to find Ellis, I believe, but he couldn't get past his man there. I don't know if I should have shot. I probably should have. And I'm sprinting back here because I know that he's going to try and take on James. So James is actually really good. Very, very good, actually. He surprised me because he kept on saying to me that, oh, I'm bad. He was a nice little centre-back, to be fair. I must say to him, fair play. And then 47 minutes in, just getting stuck in, 1 tackle, 2 tackle, get straight back out and get up the pitch and put pressure onto them. And I do believe I get subbed off. No, not yet. I get subbed off soon. I think on the 50th, because I think I know why. Because this man, he's a nice little player, number 44, Morgz for me. And fortunately, James does enough to just put it out of play. I mean, is it really a Morgz if he doesn't get past you? Does it really count? I don't think so. You know, a Morgz really counts if you can actually complete the Morgz and get back on the ball. And I get subbed off in 50th minute. I give the armband to Chris because, you know, you've got to like come off at some stage, each person at least once. So yeah, I was happy to come off now to then come on later on, and I'm not even lying. I'm skipping 20 minutes now. That's because genuinely nothing really happened. I'm not even taking a mickey. Nothing really happened much. There wasn't really many chances. My first involvement since coming back on here. Big lad here, and he really scared me, you know, because I thought that, okay, this guy looks like he's got long legs, so all it will take is just one little like misplaced leg out in, it's a penalty at some stage. Now throwing it, Chris, now this is very interesting. I go right hand side, get past one man, drive to the box here, nice little delicate touch into the box, Morgz, left foot, finish, back of the net. Now you may be like, why am I not hyping this up? That's because this doesn't count. So this would have been my second assist of the game. I was so happy. You probably saw there, like Chris, everyone buzzing, everyone's thinking that's game over. And Morgz, I don't know what my celebration is, to be fair, but I was absolutely gutted because this actually doesn't count. Now people may be quite confused. The reason why is because there was a water break, because Angry Ginge wanted to play as a striker, so Luke Bennett went in goal. Now, we made some subs. We had 3 players come on. Only 1 went off. So we played with 13 men, which annoys me because really I don't think my involvement of that goal even really involved 13 men. Like, it still would have happened even without it. So I'm just there like, no, you're taking the mick. So, yeah. That's why that goal was disallowed, and it goes back to, it's you know what, it happens. You know, this is all fun and games. It's a charity match, right? We're here for a great cause, raising money, and sometimes you may have some funny little things that happen. It's really one of the main chances for TikTok in second half here, which they had.
Fantastic. Vizeh, the captain from Team YouTube, playing fantastic today. Nearly got his second assist, but he's been ruled out from offside. A fantastic first assist, would have been a fantastic second assist, and it was another great finish for Team YouTube. Can they get...
Thank you very much, pal. I appreciate it. I don't think I was really talked about much on the commentary. I must say in the commentary, there wasn't really very TikTok heavy, I would say. A big fan of TikTok. And Chris, to me, 1-2 and Morgz, and it goes quite wide, and I just couldn't keep it in, sadly. But yeah, their commentator, I think it was Mr. Black, very, very biased, but you know what, it's a charity match, we're going to ignore it. Poor pass from me there though, very annoyed at myself, because I feel like these are the chances that when I can drive at the actual attack, I can just shoot, because, you know, you might as well shoot, and I try to be as, you know, as kind as I can, and to give the ball to another player instead that can probably be more useful than me at shooting, I think. Last 10 minutes of the game. Now the game looks like it's coming out. Long throw up to Ryan, who's not left-footed, so he's not going to shoot on his left foot at all here. And really it's just making sure that we just stay back and just do our job. Throw in here, 1-2. Tries to find Morgz on the outside. I go for an underlap run actually. Nice little ball here to Ellis, who could have maybe got me that second assist. It's on the half volley, blocked out for a corner, I believe. And you're going to see a chance here from me. And I'm just not going to talk about it.
It's gone past the front post. And that's going towards my car. Please, please pray that wall is going.
Look, it's my left foot. Okay, I'm right-footed. To be fair, even on my right foot, that'd be quite hard to keep down. Never mind on my left foot. So the least said about that, the better. But here we go. Chris to Jack. 1-2, through on goal, and Jack finishes off the game just like that at the 85th minute. And Jack, who is a great little player, may I say, finished off the game for Team YouTube. And I still can't believe how bad my shot was earlier. That was my only real chance, I guess second chance of the game that I had. Chris driving through, sets off number 8, and then I think he has another shot. We had Luke Bennett in goal, and look at this. To be fair, I'm happy because then Ryan.
Oh my God!
And that has
there goes someone's windscreen.
Number 4.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy that he did that because I think he made everyone forget my effort, because that went much higher than me, and that was on a stronger foot. Last few minutes here, still running, still sprinting, because I felt like they're just going to just be very lethargic and just be caught out under pressure, and almost got the 4th there, just ahead of Danny Aaron's last minute of the game here. And Jack finds I believe it's Danny. Danny sets off unintended assist. Ryan Itsaber in the right place at the right time to make it 4-0 to Team YouTube. And it's game, set, and match. And lads, it was a perfect day. It was a perfect day. Very happy of every single player that was on our team. They did their job. They made themselves proud, because I watched the event last year and I felt like, I don't know, there wasn't really much structure in place. A lot of players like Reeve, Mav, that was there last year, were quite annoyed of how it went down, and we made sure that we did our best to take revenge here, and that's what we did. And there you go, 4-0 Team YouTube, and as captain, there's only one thing to do, and that is to get what we deserve. But quick little interview here.
I think he was instrumental in the team, pulling the strings everywhere. So,
Mr. Vizeh,
Vizeh, captain, skip. Can we have an interview?
you've got the captain's armband on. You've got a very influential vote for your team for man of the match. Who are you saying?
Say Chris.
I think Chris would be an easy one, to be fair, but honestly, every single person out there has done a shift in, but I'll probably say underdog one, probably Reeve.
Okay.
I mean, 15 out of 15 aerial duels, I'm pretty sure that man did. He's an absolute man mountain. And Chris, I mean, he's just so silky, isn't he? He's actually a cheat code. So we got very lucky to have him on our team, and hopefully next year, when we get this again, he's straight on the team sheet.
Yeah.
I'm getting out on the 5Ks, mate. Presenter come last minute striker.
Yes,
Oh,
we
are you starting next year?
Potentially.
Oh, I'd love
Let's
to
do
see
it.
that, to be
Let's do it.
fair.
Let me know in the chat if you'd like to see that. Okay, so we've got a nomination from the captain for Reeve. We've got 2 nominations for Chris, 1 for Jant.
management need a decision because they're going to present them with
They're
an
gonna
award.
present-
They have an award
They've
for the
got
man
an
of the
award
match.
for the man of the match.
So I'm being
How about the keeper? I've never felt so protected and warm in my
Jance
life.
has been
It's like
great.
having a blanket over you. I felt.
I feel like Chris has got the glory from a goal. Jack's got the glory from a goal. I think we should give it to the keeper.
Jance.
The clean sheet.
And there you go, boys. That is that. And Big Jance, Big John, gets the man of the match, who he absolutely deserves. And really anyone could have, if it was likes of Chris or Reeve, or even the likes of, I want to say, absolutely just proud of what the lads did today as we are going up to collect our winners' medals. I told the lads to get the bots out the way because it kind of ruined the shot a bit. I know they had to get the boxes out at some stage, but there's a trophy ready and waiting. Every single person. I mean, Lelujo as well. Lelujo, who's a manager, he's a good lad as well. He was happy to do the best he can, and he's got his 100% managerial record as well on part of his CV, and he should be very proud. Get the Derby County job now, okay? I've heard that it's available, and here we go. I'll let you guys listen, and here comes the trophy lift. And I've waited a long time for this, and here we go. And there you go, boys. Thank you all so much for this opportunity. Thank you for the lads that put on the event, all the organisers. They did a fantastic job. All the people that was there, even from the fans that was there, absolute top class. There was no pitch invasion, no nonsense, no nothing. Everyone, I hope, had a great day out, and most importantly, raising money for a great cause for cancer research. To all the players on the TikTok team, commiserations, and I'm sure next year for round 3 of the Content Creators Cup that we can go again and hopefully have a bit of a final rematch. Okay, 1 win for TikTok, 1 win for YouTube, and now hopefully back again, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.